Hello, ladies and gents. The Penguin. Colin Farrell, unrecognisable, in fact, as the Penguin. Would you be game for an HBO Max series spin-off? Well, that's what they're doing. I don't know what this was. This was like they're spinning it off. No confirmation that it's actually going to have Colin Farrell in it yet, which is a bit of a shame because here, exceptionally good, right? Looks great. But there's not an awful lot that Colin Farrell has going on. He does like little projects here and there. He's not a massive A-list celebrity anymore. But this is the news, ladies and gents. I believe Deadline broke this news, if I remember rightly, and they're saying that there's an HBO Max spin-off series. So they say this: the DC universe is growing on HBO Max, which it is. We're getting the Peacemaker series, The Batman, Gotham PD. There's quite a lot of stuff happening over on HBO Max, which I think is actually really good. This is promising, mainly for their, well, I guess their approach to it all, taking it finally seriously by the sounds of it. The streamer already has a slew of DC-related projects in the works, some with series orders and others in development, including a spin-off of The Batman, that's the Gotham PD one, where I believe Jeffrey Wright is reprising the role, and of Commissioner Gordon, and a J.J. Abrams executive-produced take on Madame X and Constantine. It is now also working up a series involving classic Batman foe Penguin. Now, a lot of people will say on face value this sounds garbage, or they'll be like, why do we want a Penguin series? Honestly, listen to this, because this is really decent. Very, very promising. Sounds like they're taking it in a very, very interesting direction, which is the directions that I've always said they should take these kind of properties in. So Deadline understands that the project is in the early stages of development and is being executive produced by the Batman duo Dylan Clark and Matt Reeves. That's good. In-house, same brains behind the Batman, same aesthetic, things like that. That's good. It comes from Reeves' 6th and Idaho, Dylan Clark Productions, and DC Entertainment and Warner Brothers Television. But wait, there's more. Lauren LaFranc, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., is set to showrun the project. It is described as a Scarface-like series about the rise of the Penguin character. All the yes? Hell yes. Now, I have said time and time again, when you're dealing with these kind of properties, you need to look at it from a perspective of, right, they're comic book movies first and foremost, right? We know they're comic book movies, they're comic book characters, but let's inject a new genre in this to breathe new life. And I've said if DC were smart, they would do a body horror Clayface movie. That'd be amazing. I've always said that. People that have frequented my channel for a while will know this. I have said time and time again, Clayface body horror. Doesn't even have to have Batman. Have him turn up at the end. Look, again, in the vein of a horror movie. You know, absolutely stalking the crap out of Clayface. I would love that. That'd be amazing. You could do so much with that. Penguin movie, or series, should I say, with Colin Farrell, hopefully, but we don't know. In the vein of Scarface, the ultimate rise to power. I love the sound of that. I really love the sound of that. If taken seriously, that's very positive. And again, that's how you keep these properties, these superhero properties, alive and kicking. You have them be comic book characters, but with a new genre underpinning them. You know, Clayface, comic book character, body horror, genre underpinning the character. That would be great. That'd be great. Penguin, gangster. Yes. I'd love to watch a gangster series with the Penguin. I'd watch that. I'd really watch that. Now, the article continues and says, Colin Farrell is set to play him in The Batman, where the disfigured crime lord is not yet the crime kingpin and dislikes being referred to as the Penguin. What amazing prosthetics, though, for Colin Farrell. Look, literally unrecognisable. So good. So good. In the movie, which is due out in March 2022 and is set in Batman's second year of crime fighting, Farrell reportedly wears a fat suit and is described as unrecognisable. Farrell is expected to start in the series. So he's expected, but it's not confirmed. And that's a big get. Like, Colin Farrell, admittedly, not a huge star anymore. Doesn't have a lot going on. You know, appears in Guy Ritchie films. Does sort of character pieces like this from time to time. Doesn't do an awful lot. It's still a big get, though. It gives a lot of legitimacy to it. It's similar to Gotham PD having Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey Wright's a good actor. This is great. So good. And yeah, like, it's funny that they say reported is described as unrecognisable. He is unrecognisable. You showed me that picture and said, who the hell's playing Penguin? I'd be like, I don't bloody know. Who is playing Penguin? It's great. Prosthetics are amazing. The Penguin development project joins the Joe Barton showrun series, which is also set in Gotham, which is the Gotham PD. HBO Max, that project a series commitment, or gave that project a series commitment to the project last year. It is designed to build upon the film's examination of the anatomy of corruption in Gotham City, launching a new Batman universe across multiple platforms. They are really going for it, which I do think is interesting, because in the DC sort of universe currently, you've got Peacemaker, right? You've got the Peacemaker series on HBO Max, but that's very clearly Suicide Squad series, or in that universe, which is DC Snyder universe. This is very clearly the Batman universe, but it's still on HBO Max. Like, are we just mixing and matching now? Is that what we're doing? Or, like I've said before, is the Flash movie going to serve as some form of paradox and is just going to, fudge it all up? Because it's going to get confusing to a bunch of normies. It's confusing to me. And I do this for a living. Like, Christ, normies are going to look at that and go, what? Where's what? It's going to really confuse people. But anyway, focused on the Gotham Police Department, the series will extend the world established in the movie and further explore the myriad complex characters of Gotham. Reeves said last summer that this series is a prequel to his Batman Year 2 movie, with the show set in Batman Year 1, when a masked vigilante starts to unsettle the city, Batman. The series will zero in on the city's corruption that goes back many years and is told from the point of view of a crooked cop. And I do believe Jeffrey Wright is said to come back with that. But again, let's talk about this, the Penguin being a Scarface-like series. That is the best possible way of doing it. Absolutely the best possible way. Now, I would imagine that this will... I mean, look, it's either going to be... Well, if the Batman movie is still a prequel to the Penguin becoming the Penguin, we could say comfortably that this sits firmly wherever in the Batman timeline, whether it's pre or post the Batman movie. Hopefully Colin Farrell is set to return. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. But as a Scarface series, I'm all in. I'm all in. A gangster, mafia, crime boss. Yes. That'd be great. That would be great. Imagine sort of Peaky Blinders or Boardwalk Empire, but with the Penguin. So good. I'd love that. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Thanks so much for watching there, ladies and gents. Take care.